All right. So, hi, everybody. This is Kim Ware. As you know, we are well into class at this point, and you're doing all the things COM 115 interpersonal communication. So, I thought it would be good for you to get a crash course in public speaking because this is an actual course that you could take at a lot of institutions to get your COM credit. Usually it goes COM 100, which is a survey of human communication, and then you do something else like COM 225, which is public speaking, or at Bryan, it's COM 210. So you lucked out and you get to take interpersonal communication. Public speaking is one of those things that people just, they fear because they don't know what they don't know. And just like writing has a formula, or even algebra or chemistry, any of these things, there is a formula that allows you to be successful. And public speaking is the same way. So why public speaking? Why this little section of public speaking and interpersonal communication? Well, I think it's because at any point in time, even though you may not find yourself standing up in front of an audience, you are going to be asked to explain something and you don't want to fumble. So what I want to do is just give you a very straightforward tool to help you be able to speak to an audience, whether it's one person, 50, 100, 1,000. I know everyone's like, no, Lord, no, please not 1,000 people. But I don't know. I don't know what your future holds. Maybe. So that's why I'm giving you this slice of public speaking right now. So the first thing is, let's say that you don't have to think on your feet and you actually have time to prepare, and you're coming to the place where you're going to have to give a presentation. You're giving a presentation to your boss. You are going to give a presentation to a group of parents or your fitness clients or a group of attorneys, or you're teaching something to other paralegals. There's all kinds of reasons that you might have to speak. One of the things you can do to ease those nerves, which are not bad, nerves let you know that you care, that you are concerned about this, is you can actually do some warm-ups. So one warm-up that I love is just deep breathing. And you've probably already heard of this in various circumstances, but it's just breathing in your nose and out your mouth, gradually increasing the amount of time you hold your breath and elongating the breath until everything comes out fully. Now, I'm not a fitness person. So if you are a fitness person and I said it wrong, I can never remember if you breathe in your nose, out your mouth, or in your mouth, or out your nose. So you feel free to correct me on that. But that deep breathing helps let your body know that it's okay, that it can calm down. All those chemicals it's sending that is making you shake and feel those butterflies in your stomach, those can just wash away and they can calm down. Another thing that you can do to keep from getting tongue-tied is you can actually warm up your tongue, your mouth, and your face, not to mention your body. But I'm going to show you something that is going to make you feel stupid or silly maybe, but you can go into like the bathroom and you can just do it on your own. No one has to see you. There's a movie that I love called Laws of Attraction. Has anybody seen it? She goes into the bathroom stall before she has to present in court, and she shoves a pink snowball in her mouth and is like, So this can be you sans the pink snowball. So what you can do is you can blow air through your lips like this. Okay. You can also blow air through your tongue, and that helps warm that up. Then you can add sound to it, which is going to help warm up your vocal cords. And see how that's also incorporating the breath. I'm breathing in and I have to breathe out for an extended period of time to let that air and sound go. Same thing with your tongue. You can also do something that's called chewing your ABCs. Missy's on the call. Missy, if your kids are in here, they're going to love this. You can make them do this when they're misbehaving. Have them chew their ABCs, or for something fun to do. A, B, C, D. Are you laughing at me right now? You totally are. It's okay. But that, again, it gets that saliva going. It helps your mouth not be dry. Then you can move on. You can massage your face if you want to, roll your shoulders. You can also add some tongue twisters like red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather. Okay, speed it up. red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Pick up a nursery rhyme book and practice some of those tongue twisters. So that's a warm up to help you just prepare to be able to speak and ease some of those nerves. Now here's the formula. The formula is three-pronged. The first one is you're going to tell them what you're going to tell them. Then you're going to actually tell them. Then you're going to tell them what you told them. This is an approach that helps you keep track of where you are in your speech and helps your audience track with them. So today I'm going to tell you about public speaking. I'm going to give you a warm-up. I'm going to tell you a three-pronged approach, and then I'm going to wrap it up and answer any questions that you have. So I just told you. Now I go to the body of my speech. So first, let's talk about that warm-up. I just did that. Now let's move on to my second point, which is what I'm telling you right now, that three-pronged approach. And finally, let's get to that third point and go through any questions that you might have. Thank you for coming and listening today. Today, this is the third part. Today, I've told you about public speaking, and we've walked through these different ways to be able to do this easily. Any questions? Okay, so let me just review it one more time. You tell them what you're going to tell them. Generally, 2 to 3 points is all they're going to have room to contain in their brains. Then you're going to actually tell them the information covered in those points. Then in your summary or your conclusion, you're going to remind them what you told them. This works when you're on the spot too, because it gives you time to speak. If you're in an interview and they ask you a question and you need time to gather your thoughts, rephrase the question in a sentence. They might say, why do you want to work at the Harmon Family Dental Center? I would like to work at the Harmon Family Dental Center for 3 reasons. It's a great place to work. I have training in this field, and I've heard that you can help grow my skill set. Then you're going to go back and you're going to tell them that first thing. It's a great place to work. I've heard wonderful things about it. And then you just move through, and then you conclude your sentence. It helps your listener and you continue to track through the speech, even when it's impromptu. I hope that is making sense to you. If not, you can let me know in just a moment. Next, gestures. So you want to think about your body language. You can totally fake being confident even when you feel like you want to crawl under the table and hide, like it's an elementary school tornado drill or earthquake drill. Okay, so if I'm going to stand and I'm going to talk to you and I'm going to put my hands in my pockets, or I'm going to use like crossed off body language, that's going to let you know that that I'm shy, I'm not confident with what I'm saying, or you might get the idea that I don't really want to be talking to you, and that might not be further from the truth. So keeping that body open, even though it feels uncomfortable, avoiding putting both hands in your pockets or crossing them across your chest. Nothing says being closed off like slumped shoulders and hands folded across your chest. So use those gestures liberally, always keeping in mind to have as open body language as you possibly can. And that's it. That is the crash course in public speaking. So I hope you found that worthwhile. Do you have